It's week 9 of the 2024 season. Clash in the NFC West. It's the Rams and the Seahawks. And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. Teams are the midpoint of the NFL season. Always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was. You kind of got to this point in the year, November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots, and this is when NFL football coming, playoff pictures are unfolding.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, the veteran quarterback, first-round pick back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it. If they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took it.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. Loss of 3. It is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to tuck it and go.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he's going to take this all the way home. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. On 3rd down, here's Williams. They try the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes 4th down. And this is not going to get it done. Not even close to picking up the first down. And they will turn it over on downs. Here's Walker. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. 1st and 10. They'll run the toss with Walker. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Shotgun snap to Watson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try and run it with Walker.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
6-yard attempt.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. And this one is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
The Rams offense about ready to take over once more. On 1st down, Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. This one complete to Atwell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They're called in at the 2. To the goal line and in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense going to take over just before the half. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and
this one is blocked. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He'll take it in at the goal line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Herbert now on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Justin Herbert, touchdown LA. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There's DK Metcalf, and the Seahawks offense set for their next drive. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Here's Watson. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Rams offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Herbert now on first down. This one is caught by Robinson. Now inside the 25. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead.
Seahawks 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through. It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Oh, yeah. It'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. They'll go again with Williams. Minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll run. It's Williams. And he's going to be close to first down yardage. The mark of a foot or two short. Now here's second and goal. One more time for Williams. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That is hard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. He'll give this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
A 4-yard loss. It's now 3rd and 17.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Watson. A hit, and he has lost the football. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did keep the ball with Seattle. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. Open man is Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. Herbert. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.